Razabani for FightHype.com. With me, got my man, world champion Regis Prograis. Champ, firstly, I must say, I don't know another fighter that's come from that part of the world to the UK that has done the amount of media that you have done. And you're probably bored and it's repetitive questions, but I gotta give props where props are due.
So it's actually not boring, bro. To be honest, it really get my mind off of everything else. Because if not, I'm just gonna be. If I'm not doing all this, I'm just gonna be in my room watching boring ass TV and not really doing nothing. So it's cool, man. For me, all this is good. It's all cool. And then all of I'm just the main thing is I'm comfortable here. So it's cool.
My guy Uni spoke to you last week, so I'm not going to repeat the questions he asked you. But obviously from the press conference itself, you're very cool, calm, collective character. You get some fighters that need that needle, that need that buzz to someone to provoke them. I spoke to Terence Crawford not long ago, and once he kicked off in a press conference, or was it a face-off, and he said that he likes it. It gets him going for the fight. Yeah. Obviously, Josh was trying to. He said a few things to you, and you remain cool, calm, and is that the nature?
That's just me, bro. Like that all that stuff don't matter. At the end of the day, you can touch my belt and all that, but the only thing matter is fight night. So I feel like maybe that's a tactic for him. He trying to intimidate me, but he can see, bro, that don't work against me. This intimidation doesn't work. We still have to fight. At the end of the day, now if we was on the street and stuff like that, and you can run or whatever, maybe that'll work. But like, bro, you can try to intimidate me all you want. Like at the end of the day, we still have to fight each other. So you just add fuel to the fire.
I know prior to this fight being confirmed, there were issues that whether you were going to have this particular fight. Were you happy to travel to the UK? Is it something off your tick list?
I definitely want to come here, bro. I feel like, after this fight, it's going to be international superstardom. And I feel like, listen, even before going into the fight, I think my promoter, Lou DiBella, he was like, man, I just want to be the fight to be so big. This is #1 versus #2 for the Ring magazine, for all this stuff. And he was just saying that, we just need the most press there. And at first we was thinking, all right, put it in New York. New York probably is a good place to put it. But then they said, come to the O2, and just look how massive this fight is now. Just look how big it is from that, So when they said that, man, I was just like, bro, let's do it. Let's do it. And even before the place that London was announced, I still was thinking, let's go to London. It was always just in my head, like, let's go to London, let's go to London. I never told nobody, but it was something that was in my head, like, man, I want to fight in London. And I was telling them, and maybe they was like, nah, we don't know. When they said London, I said, that's it, that's the spot. And that's why I came here 3 weeks early.
And obviously your focus is Saturday night and to become the unified champion, but how's your body at 140? Do you think you can go up to 147?
Of course.
And is that the plan eventually?
That's definitely the plan, eventually. I'm thinking maybe 1 or 2 more fights at 140, but it all depends, After this, you never know what they might offer me. They might offer me some real big deals at 147 or 140, it depends. My goal has always been to become undisputed. I want all the belts. But I think after this is all the belts. You got Ramirez out there, he got some stuff, but this is way more. This is way more than anybody can ask for. So after this, you never know. Maybe I go to 147, stay at 140 and fight a super fight with Ramirez, but I don't know yet. I want to get past Josh Taylor first.
I know money's important, but belts are important as well. Also, it looks like a lot of fighters now go after the money than the belts. But then I know Adrian Broner in the past has said, in his words, he'll whoop your ass. That fight tempt you?
He said he retired now. But shit, of course, we can definitely do that fight. Me and Adrian Broner, he probably won't be at 140. I don't think he can make 140, but yeah, me and Adrian Broner can fight if that's on the table after this. But we'll see. But he said he retired now, so I don't know how likely that'll be, because he said he is retired.
I think he said that a few times as well.
Yeah, he said he done with boxing, he retired. So
just finally, do you feel like the boxing sanctioning bodies are ruining the sport with the amount of belts that are coming out? We just announced that Lomachenko is now the franchise champion. Devin Haney has become the WBC full champ, but he doesn't get that greatness. Like, he doesn't win it in the ring. And do you still feel that, I'm the champ? Is that are they ruining the sport?
I mean, you know what? I don't want to shit on nobody and say it's bad for the sport and all that stuff. It is good for some fighters, and I think for some fighters it's not good. I always want to win a full title. You know, that was my whole goal, always to win a full title. So when I won mine, it was like a problem. I'm a world champion forever. But yeah, I think it can be. You know, I think the smaller belts are good to, you know, raise you in the ranks and stuff. But when you got so many belts out there, I think the main thing it does is it confuses the masses. It confuses the people because they don't know who the hell the champion is. Like, they don't know who is you the champion. Oh, you the champion. You got one division with 10 champions. Like, bro, how many belts y'all got? You know what I'm saying? So I think that really confuses people. You know, but at the same time, if you got a belt, you're a world champion, then can't complain. I got my full belt, so you know
Regis, always a pleasure. I know you're tired, you need to rest up. Wish you nothing but the best on Saturday night, and hopefully we'll catch up with you post-fight.
Of course.
Regis Prograis for FightHype.com. Thank you very much.
It's not a 50-50 fight. Make sure you tell everybody this is not a 50-50 fight. I'm going to run through him. I'm going to guarantee you I'm going to run. This is not a 50-50 fight. I'm telling you right now, it's not.
Regis.